Guys, today I am keeping it very simple. I am going to show you a mind-blowing chart about a pattern that has been happening every single Bitcoin bull cycle. So guys, make sure to stick around for that. I'm gonna update you on everything that's been going on here for Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, traditional markets. I will tell you what to be on the lookout for right now in terms of potential squeezes, in terms of leverage being flushed out of the market and leading into rapid price movements. Are we about to see an altcoin season? Guys, make sure to stick around from the beginning until the end. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Chris, bringing you cryptocurrency videos every day, teaching you how to make money in this market. If you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe and activate the bell right now. So yesterday, we did see a little bit of a pullback for Bitcoin. You can see that the orange box was trying to hold up the Bitcoin price right here. Didn't manage to do that. We had our big red candle after losing this level. We had the candle down to 59,900 in fact, and then we have had a bounce. And the interesting part here, just a couple of very interesting things. The first one is that we didn't go as low as the previous swing low here. So at the very least, we have made a higher low. So that is good. That is both on the wick and on the body of the candle. So we have had a higher point of support here. So that is good. Second thing is that this bounce, we're right now going up and retesting the orange line. So if we can break through this and potentially make another higher low, then that could start a little bit of a at least positive trend short term for Bitcoin. But overall, guys, as you know, if I zoom out here, I think that we are mostly for this month and moving into July, I think that we are going to continue to go sideways. But let's look at some of the clues that we've got here also. And on the shorter time frames, that is definitely something to be on the lookout for. Now for Ethereum, you can see that Ethereum is also going sideways here. It is expected that the ETF is going to be launched pretty soon for Ethereum. So I have an update on that for you as well. So yesterday we did have some very key data being released, and after that data you can see that the traditional markets actually went up and made a new all-time high, and then it started to sell off and we went down for traditional markets. Now if you look at the daily time frame, you can see that it's looking like this. So still we haven't been able to close above the orange line here at 55,000 at 5,565. So this is the next key level to actually break through and close above. So I will continue to update you on this one as well for traditional markets. But why is it important? Well, because if traditional markets continues to do well, I think it's only a matter of time until Bitcoin catches up. This one you already know. So the data that was released yesterday, so we can see that it was about in line with expectations. It shows that the inflation is cooling off a little bit. So nothing too dramatic on that. And in terms of, actually, I wanted to show you the liquidations before I show you this mind-blowing chart. So in terms of potential liquidations, you can see that we don't really have that much towards the downside. You have some here at around $60,000. But on the upside, if we have a pump towards the upside, you can see that there is a little bit of a potential for a squeeze towards the upside as shorters get liquidated when we go up to specifically 61,500. So if we manage to have a pump to 61,500, then the people that have been shorting Bitcoin are going to get squeezed, and we could potentially have a little bit of a pop towards the upside. Next level of major liquidations towards the upside here is at about $62,000. So let's be on the lookout for all of that. Now let me show you this mind-blowing chart. And what you can see is a very clear pattern in terms of trends here and how Bitcoin behaves in a bull market. So you can see on the way on the lower edge here first, you can see that we have this triangle formation. We have a breakout, we make a new all-time high, we have a parabolic face, and then we enter into the bear market. Okay, that is fine. Now, what I want you to pay attention to is first, you do have a couple of trend lines. You have an upward sloping trend line, and then you have this horizontal trend line right here. Now, look at the bottom. So first, you have this bottom right here, and then what happens is it took, this is on the weekly time frame, by the way, guys, it took 152 candles, which is 1,064 days to reach the peak of that cycle. So what you can see in the middle of this Also, we have consolidation squeezing into this triangle. And then after about midway in this consolidation, that is when you have this parabolic phase. Okay, so again, it took 1064 days. And then you have the peak, you have again the trend line right here, the upward sloping trend line, you have the COVID dip right here, which I think is an outlier. But again, the trend was trending upwards. You have this consolidation, and look at this. From the bottom, you have 152 bars, which is 1064 days. And that is about when we reached the peak here. And so we enter into the bear market we have had recently. You have an upward sloping trend line. The bottom is somewhere around here at, or rather the massive breakdown. I think that is how it is. Like the massive breakdown you can see right here, boom, we go down, and you can see that history is potentially about to repeat. You have the consolidation again here. You have the upward sloping trend line, you have the horizontal trend line, and now the question is, are we going to see the same kind of parabolic phase towards the upside as the previous cycles? Let me know down in the comment section what you believe, but this looks really, really good, in fact. But it is on the weekly time frame, so I think it is gonna take a lot of time as well, even if this one is correct. So another thing I wanted to show you is the Ethereum to Bitcoin price. So if you measure Bitcoin against Ethereum, and what the author here, Ali, is saying is that you do have the moving average right here. This is actually the 1 year simple moving average. And we're breaking through the trend line right here. And he's suggesting that this could be the early start of an altcoin season. Now, I don't really think that we are going to have a massive altcoin season anytime soon. But yeah, he's arguing that breaking through this point could lead into the starting phase of an altcoin season. So let's keep our eyes on that. But I do think it's going to take a little bit more time until you see those massive, crazy altcoin gains across the board. Yes, specific altcoins. As you know, guys, I'm covering specific altcoins as well. In fact, I do have a video recorded, which I'm going to release probably later on today or tomorrow, talking about some altcoins. But for me, it's very specific at this point which altcoins to get. In terms of the spot Ethereum ETF, it is expected to be approved in the next 2 weeks, essentially. So let's keep our eyes on that. The SEC is suing Consensus, which is the creator of MetaMask, over liquid staking. So as you know, guys, there is these liquid staking protocols like Rocket Pool and Lido, and Lido and Rocket Pool. So they are saying that these ones are securities. The SEC are going after them. I do not think that they are going to win this lawsuit. As usual, they tend to not win these lawsuits. So we will see. I will keep you updated on this. But yeah, these major protocols like Lido and Rocket Pool, of course, the prices of the tokens went down based on the lawsuit here. But let's keep our eyes on that. I do not think that the SEC are going to win that lawsuit. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next one.